video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday. We have a lot going on, including Donnie T coming down on the markets here with reciprocal tariffs. What is all of that? We're going to get into it, as well as Kraken, some news with Kraken Crypto Exchange, and a little hinty hint, apparently they're supposed to go public at some point. Donnie T inviting another country's president to the White House. We might like this one. And then we have Justin Sun, some news going on with him. Fidelity, who we're actually going to spotlight today again because they're doing something pretty interesting, again, relating to our conversation the other day where we were talking about if you wanted crypto as part of your retirement. And then, of course, we have your coins to watch and PayPal integrating two different cryptocurrencies. We're going to get into all of that today. And if you're ready for the zest, the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends so more people know what's going on here. And check out our two amazing sponsors of the show. As you say good morning to me, and I say good morning to you, which includes Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off of Market Cipher. And then you guys know what day it is. It's Thursday, which means I will be co-hosting with my girl Mona for the Lizard Lookout. It's every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC. And we have our roster of really dope dudes that we're going to be talking to today. So if you guys want to tune in, please use this link in the live chat, set your reminders, and comment that you're going. We have a subscriber goal as well of 20,000 subscribers. We're currently at 19,816. Hopefully we could get 4 more and get to 19,820. So let's pump it up. You got to pump it up. Guys, I know everyone's a little sleepy this morning, but let's get everyone in the stream. Right, Ryan? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Let's get after it. All right, let's say good morning to everyone before we get into our market recap. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, who do we got in the chat? Everyone say hello. Put some member emojis in there. We're going to have a members only after show tomorrow because it's Friday. So if we get 150 likes, then we'll also do a rave. But again, we are also doing that members only after show. So please become a member of the channel. Go into your Discord app or desktop, whatever you got going on. Connect your YouTube account to Discord. All right, we got Balaki, Silver Days, Jesse, Brian, Alexandra G, my G. Let me go check on Rumble. Oh my gosh, Rumble. Rumble, are you okay? Where's Rumble? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I take care of Rumble. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Rumble is fixed. There we go. We have John O. White. Piano Matty B says, pump the likes, pump the price. I wish that correlated. That would be nice. That would be nice. Multisig, good morning. Lasers, VV, Zombies in chat. James, good morning. David B, nice to see you, my friend. There's David Brumbelow, and then there's David Bulls. 2 David B's. Aquarian, good morning. We have Doge Bull. Junior, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Fat Oracle, good morning. We got M2 as always. Hello to Black Hat. Hornet, hello. Nice to see you. We have Grandpa, Bitcoin Stew, Rob C. Let's see. Pellman, good morning. We have Joe Harvey. We have Verhoofty Floof. Good morning. St. Jerome. M is over there on X as well. Alpt, good morning. Let's see. Jesse saying hi to everyone. We have Branko, good evening to you. Crypto Farmer, I say hi to John O. White. We have True, good morning. Double O is here. Let's see. Moby, hello. Welcome. Sola Hefe's chilling. Silver Days is chilling. Squeaks, good morning. We have JV, good morning. M2 saying hi to people. CJ, good morning. Said, Orange Man bad. Israeli Dairy Farmer, hello. Double O says, love the hair worn up. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Super Saiyan J, good morning on X. We have Dan in the chat as well. If anybody is new then please make sure you let us know so that way we can give you love, right, Junior? We want to give everyone love. If you're new to the show, please make sure you smash a like, subscribe, become a member, and let's get 150 likes today. We can do it. Again, guys, we really want to get 19,820 subs today. We got to keep the subs moving up. For some reason, they don't move. I don't know what's going on. But we really want to see 20,000 subscribers. We really, really, really would love that. And it would just make my heart so darn happy. And if you guys are on TikTok, I know there's a bunch of you guys that are not subscribed to YouTube yet. So please go to youtube.com/missteencrypto for your girl over here and subscribe. Help us out. We want to get to 20,000. All right, guys, we're going to get into the market recap. Today, we got a lot of red. We have the tariff wars going on. This is all crazy. I don't even know what to say about it anymore, right, Shadow? I see you popping in here. Like, what is going on with these tariffs? Bitcoin, when the tariff news was breaking, had a nice little pump above the 200-day SMA, hit around $88,000, around $88,500, then rejected it and went back down to where we're at now, which is basically $82,000 right now, $82,293. We're down 0.22% as the price is fluctuating here. I was wondering if we were going to get some cup and handle action. Does not look like that's going to happen anymore. However, we want to maintain support here at 82K. It seems as though that is a nice level of support to hold. We don't want to completely reject the 200-day SMA. We are struggling with that at the moment. Bearishly, we're looking at this range between 73 and 77K. Bullishly, we are looking to pass the 200-day SMA at 86K and look at 91K. Right now, we have a red dot freshly printed on Market Cipher as the momentum is tipping on down. VWAP is down as well, rejecting that bullish momentum that we started to actually have about yesterday. And then we're looking at the RSI that is bearish and flat right now. I have a nice radio voice. Thank you. Piku says, I look different. Does my hair up really make that big of a difference? I don't know. I was like, maybe I'll switch it up. Like, I don't know. Epidemic, hello, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ben says, sorry I'm late. YouTube charged me a tariff on my way in. That was good, Ben. That was good. That was good. I don't know. Does the hair up really make that big of a difference? Do I look so much different? My little boop, boop in the back. I don't know. We'll see. But put your comments down in the chat. Is this hairstyle not the wave? Is it the wave? Who knows? Anyway, we have your breaking news headlines. We're going to go and talk about the tariffs. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Breaking news headlines start now. Donnie T imposing 10% tariffs on all countries, reciprocal tariffs on trading partners. Oh boy. Donnie T has signed an executive order establishing reciprocal tariffs on partners and 10% baseline tariff on all imports from all countries. The reciprocal tariffs will be set roughly at half the rate that U.S. trading partners impose on American goods. For instance, if, hold on, I have a sound for that. If this country,
China.
If China currently applies a 67% on U.S. imports, the U.S. will respond with a 34% tariff on Chinese products. Donnie T also announced a flat 25% tariffs on all automobile imports. So if you got a foreign darn vehicle, you wanted to buy a foreign vehicle, you are probably cooked at this point. Donnie T said to the media, quote, from 1789 to 1913, we were a tariff-based nation. Sorry, I'm a horrible Donnie T impersonator. The U.S. was proportionately the wealthiest it has ever been, so wealthy, in fact, that in the 1880s, they established a commission to decide what they were going to do with the vast sums of money they were collecting. Then in 1913, for reasons unknown to mankind, they established the income tax so that citizens, rather than foreign countries, would start paying. Now, over here is some of the tariffs charged to the USA on the left side, and then on the right side, it's going to be the USA discounted reciprocal tariffs. So we have a bunch of countries here that are listed. Donnie T said some words, but he was holding up the signs for the tariffs. This is the picture that went viral on the internet. It's also on our thumbnail. If you guys want to check that out, fire thumbnail. Thank you to Design Lab. Anyway, this is a little clip from the discussion where he was talking to the press.
In a few moments, I will sign a historic executive order instituting reciprocal tariffs on countries throughout the world. Reciprocal, that means they do it to us and we do it to them. Very simple. Can't get any simpler than that.
They do it to us, we do it to them, is what he says. So Donnie T is a very, very pressed on this issue of tariffs. People are not happy about it, but others are. Some people have a hot take of it's short term, not a great thing because, again, the markets are being impacted. However, it might be a good thing for the future that we go and collect money from other people that don't pay taxes. We even had Howard Lutnick a while ago on Fox News talking about how cruises and all these other like alcohol imports, they're not charged taxes, but maybe they should be paying. So that's what is very interesting to me. In your opinions, are tariffs bullish or bearish? Put a 1 or a yes emoji if you think they are bullish. Put a 2 or a no emoji if you think they're bearish. If you're indifferent, I'll put a Donnie T emoji. We have one of those. Become a member. Get your emojis. Anyway, that's what we need to pay attention to are the tariffs. And again, as this was being announced, I was looking at the chartery. I was in the gym. I was liberating myself by going to the gym. I was, lifting those weights and stuff. And I saw Bitcoin pump to around 88.5, come right back down to 82. So there's a love-hate relationship between Bitcoin and the tariffs. Now, this caused a cascade of liquidations here. Bulls and bears, again, longs and shorts were wrecked in the matter of 20 minutes. There was $450 million in liquidations each, again, between bulls and bears. Higher than usual market volatility affected bulls and bears alike as crypto futures racked up $450 million in liquidations in the past 24 hours as U.S. tariffs went into play. He levied, Donnie T, a 25% tariff on auto imports, a minimum 10% tariff on all exporters to the U.S. Additional duties were imposed on the nation's biggest trading partners in Asia and the European Union, with
China
facing a 50% hike on several goods and a 26% fee on Indian goods. Turmoil in the markets has ensued, with gains from the past 3 days wiped out in U.S. indices and crypto. Asian markets tumbled early Thursday, and a U.S. 10-year Treasury yield slumped to the lowest level in more than 5 months. Gold set yet another record high. Bitcoin was inching above 87K, again hit that 88.5. ETH XRP traded above $1,900 and $2.15, with TA peeps suggesting higher moves in the near term. But then again, the euphoria quickly ended. This caused $230 million in liquidations on both bullish and bearish bets. Bitcoin tracked futures registered over $172 million in long and short liquidations alone, followed by ETH futures at $120 million and smaller alts at $50 million. I know, I heard the screams. I heard them through the timeline. I'm scrolling the x.com, and all I hear is wham. Guys, this is when there's volatile moments in the markets. Why are you throwing leverage out there? It's even a dicey time to trade in general. And then this is what you're doing. And then you complain. Right, Junior? You complain. Why are we complaining? If you are trading, don't invest or don't trade more than you can afford to lose. Because if you get wiped out and you bomb your account, then what happens then? What happens then? Good morning, everyone. Please smash the like, subscribe, share. Let's get it. How many likes we have? We have 64 likes. Oh, darn, guys. We really want 150. Let's double that. Let's double what we got going on here. Let's double it. Let's double it. Over double. If you guys are new to the show, please let me know. Andy says I look different. It's the hair, man. It's the hair. Is my reporting unbiased? Yes, it is. I just report news. And I talk about when people cry. Anyway, guys, we just lost a subscriber. Let's make up for it here. Let's get 5 more, please. Please.
So pump it up. You got to pump it up.
All right. Also, let's talk about another president that is going to head to the White House, and that is Nayib Bukele, the president of El Salvador. There's been a huge thing going on where we had to deport criminals from the United States back to their home base, and a lot of them apparently came from El Salvador. And Nayib Bukele received a letter from Donnie T that reads, Mr. President, your support of my efforts to combat illegal immigration was greatly appreciated. For far too long, our southern border has been an open door. With the assistance of friends like you, we have made great progress in protecting Americans from illegal border activity. Also of great importance to our partnership is your willingness to use El Salvador's new Supermax prison for Tren de Aragua and MS-13 gang members. You have shown real leadership and are a model for others seeking to work with the U.S. I would like to invite you to join me at the White House on April 14th for an official working visit to discuss this and other ways we can support each other. Now, Nayib Bukele posted this letter with the American flag emoji, handshake emoji, El Salvador flag emoji, which means let's be friends. Let's be friends. And so I do believe that more than just the gangs will be discussed. Hopefully, Bitcoin and crypto will be thrown in there, especially because a lot of crypto businesses left the United States and decided to HQ over in El Salvador. Tether being one that is, again, one of the biggest and is the biggest stablecoin in the world that is HQ'd in El Salvador, because they probably view the United States as darn toxic. And so that's interesting. So we'll see if El Salvador's president, Nayib Bukele, brings up Bitcoin to the president. I think that would be very interesting and definitely some content that the timeline would enjoy. So I wanted to just throw that in there because I feel as though that's important. Sticking internationally for just a moment, we got Kraken, a crypto exchange that secured restricted dealer status in Canada amid a turning point for the country. Apparently, their new president, I guess, or prime minister, is very, maybe is okay with crypto. I guess we're going to have to see how that really works out there. But Kraken making moves in the country is pretty impressive, especially because a lot of crypto exchanges has taken their business elsewhere. And Canada is very much very much not pro-crypto is probably the best way to put it. So let's get into that headline. Let's get into that. Kraken has registered a I am not speaking English today. Crypto exchange Kraken has registered as a restricted dealer in Canada, allowing the exchange to continue offering crypto trading services to Canadian users under the country's evolving regulatory framework. The registration announced on Tuesday comes after a multi-year process that required exchanges to meet higher standards for investor protection and governance. Kraken said it worked closely with Canadian regulators during this pre-registration phase, upgrading its compliance system and internal controls to meet expectations set by the Ontario Securities Commission, the OSC. To lead its Canadian expansion, Kraken named Cynthia Del Pozo as General Manager for North America. Del Pozo is a fintech and operations veteran who will oversee strategy, regulatory engagement, and business development across the region. Del Pozo said in his statement, Canada is at a turning point for crypto adoption. Kraken also announced that it will offer free Interac e-transfer deposits for Canadian users, which is a move aimed at reducing friction for newcomers in the platform. They say it doubled its team and user base in Canada over the last 2 years and now manages over $2 billion in Canadian, obviously Canadian currency, and client assets. So there we go. We got Kraken making major moves in Canada. Again, a lot of exchanges left. Kraken braved the storm. Definitely braved the storm. I've always wanted to try Canadian syrup. I have. And a lot of people have made fun of me for the way I say syrup. Is it syrup or syrup? 1 for syrup, 2 for stirrup. Syrup. 1 for syrup, 2 for syrup. I can't say syrup. It just doesn't sound right. Right, Benny? I say syrup. Who says syrup? Not me. I'll say that right now. I'll say that. Anyway, we got to talk about Justin Sun because he's calling for Hong Kong's trust laws to be reformed after TUSD misappropriation allegations. Justin Sun is always under the knife, man. They're coming after Justin Sun. Everyone comes after Justin Sun. Here we go. So we're staying international. We're in Hong Kong now. It was a battle of stablecoin issuers Thursday afternoon in Hong Kong with Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, and First Digital Trust FDT, a Hong Kong-based fiduciary, holding press conferences over allegations of fund misappropriation involving Terex's True USD reserves. Sun doubled down on claims that True USD's reserves were misappropriated by a few bad actors, leading him to needing to quietly bail out the stablecoin. So he said he was exposing that major international financial fraud involving TradFi institutions and Web3 platforms in Hong Kong. He pointed the finger at Hong Kong regulatory frameworks surrounding trusts, arguing at the press conference that loopholes and loose rules allowed the alleged misappropriation to occur. He says, this situation highlights a serious challenge to the integrity of financial system that must be addressed. I found it hard to believe the scale of fraud orchestrated by a long list of licensed intermediaries. And you would think in Hong Kong that really wouldn't happen. Now, First Digital is going to pursue legal action over his allegations as FDUSD is dropping. So this is also more tea on the situation. So again, FDUSD is the stablecoin issued by Hong Kong-based First Digital that wobbled from its $1 price peg as investors concerned about their reserves, though the company said Wednesday it was completely solvent. So the stablecoin dropped to 87 cents against Tether and 76 cents against Circle or USDC on Binance. And Bitcoin nearly hit 100K against FDUSD, and the token has stabilized around 98 to 96 cents, and so it's still below that dollar mark. The sudden price happened after CoinDesk reported that some true USD stablecoin reserve assets were stuck in illiquid investments. Justin Sun bailed out the issuer company. First Digital Trust, a company affiliated to First Digital, was appointed to manage the TUSD reserves. And so Justin Sun said that First Digital Trust is effectively insolvent. and unable to fulfill client fund redemptions, I strongly recommend that users take immediate actions to secure their assets. And then First Digital refuted the allegations and said, Justin Sun, you're lying, by basically saying First Digital is completely solvent and every dollar backing FDUSD is completely secure, safe, and accounted for with US-backed T-bills. And they say that this is typical Justin Sun, a smear campaign to try to attack a competitor to his business. So Justin Sun, they're saying, is stirring the darn pot. But it seems as though FDUSD isn't so stable. Now, the reason why Justin Sun feels as though he has a good foot to stand on in this whole situation is because he bailed out TUSD with, again, look, $456 million in reserves. As they say, we're stuck in limbo. So how much money does Justin Sun really have to bail out this reserves? So again, he bailed out the stablecoin after nearly $500 million of its reserves were rendered illiquid. People close to the matter confirmed. Again, people close to the darn matter want to throw that and abolish that. Abolish that line from the media. So, according to documents prepared by U.S. law firm Cahill, Gordon, and Reindl, FDT was instructed to invest the reserves in Aria Commodity Finance Fund, a Cayman Islands registered vehicle. However, court filings allege that approximately $456 million instead was improperly diverted into Aria Commodities DMCC, a separate unauthorized entity based in Dubai. And so we see that apparently Justin Sun bailed them out. Which, how in the world does he have that much money to save the stablecoin? I have no idea. So that is the tea with Justin Sun right now. That's the tea. And it's very important for you guys to know that. The tea is very important. Oh, thank you, Princess. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Welcome to the show, everyone. Oh, we have French Toaster here. Hello. Appreciate you. Guys, please smash the like, subscribe, and share. How many likes do we have right now? 91 likes. Can we get 9 more, please? Can we pump it up and get 9 more likes?
You got to pump it up.
All right. Oh, no. My camera went darn kaploo. Give me a second. Guys, why does my camera do that? Can someone tell me, please? Like, I just don't understand. Like, that's really, it's really bothersome. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Dakota Miner, hello. Paper Planes is here. Ace of Hearts, hello. Much love to you too, Verhoofty Floof. All right, please like, subscribe, and share. Subscriber count is still the same. Guys, please like and subscribe. I see you guys on TikTok. Please subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/missteencrypto. If you say you subscribed, then I will give you a personal heart. I will give you a personal heart if that makes any difference and if you care about that. Please subscribe. Coffee or tea? We got coffee as always. We're not drinking tea out here. I mean, sometimes, like, just once in a while, but if I do, you'll see the little string hanging out, the little tag hanging there. We're going to go back to the United States, guys. We're going back home because we have the Genius Act and the Stable Act, which are 2 different bills, 2 different parts of the government that they're trying to move forward. And so I'm just a little bit sus of the whole thing because I believe it really comes down to the fact that Circle wins it all and the banks are in control. I'm not a huge fan of all of it. I'm not going to lie. Both the Senate's Genius Act and the House's Stable Act have passed out of their respective committees. So now what, according to Eleanor Terrett? Well, she says the bills await debate time on the floor and a vote in their respective chambers. In the meantime, Two crypto lobbyists tell her there will likely be a coordinated push behind the scenes over the next few weeks to get the two bills to mirror each other, as there are still some differences between them. If they can get them to be in a relatively same place on their own, it will avoid having to set up a so-called conference committee, which is formed so members from both chambers can negotiate and create a final version of the bill everyone agrees on. The House is also set to move onto the market structure now. The first hearing is set for next Wednesday, April 9th. I don't know, man. I don't know. The camera's too hot. Is it hot? It's not really hot, though. It's not really hot. I feel like a smidge of warmth, but it's not really hot. Stealth CBDC. Yeah, I just don't trust stable coins. Like, I love stable coins. I think they're great. It's a good, like, I don't know, means of transaction. I don't know, like, but at the same time, I don't like how they could freeze your money. I'm not a fan of that. That's not really the fundamentals of crypto. There was news of RLUSD, though, relating to stablecoins, and this goes back to Ripple. So all you XRP fans, you could go over and put your XRP emoji because you're members, and we like members of the channel. We love members of the channel. So please make sure you guys check that out. All right, USD stablecoin now integrated in Ripple payments platform, reaching $294 million in a market cap. And so Ripple integrated their stablecoin into its enterprise-grade cross-border payments platform, Ripple Payments. This comes as the token shows strong growth metrics since its December 2024 launch. And so I'm always cautious when it comes to Ripple. I'm always cautious when it comes to XRP.
You're welcome.
So that's just me.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Newcomer fund who joins?
Oh. Why, thank you. I don't even know which one to get. So we got to figure that out as a community. You guys probably know better than me. But at the end of the day, we don't really need anything for cross-border transactions. We have decentralized cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Litecoin that are doing just fine. And I really hope that people start using crypto as currency instead of an investment. However, I think it's also going to come down to the fact that we have capital gains tax. And if they take that away and we could just transact in crypto, I think that's really what's going to boost adoption wholeheartedly. Speaking of XRP, looking at its price, we are below $2. XRP trending down towards that 200-day SMA, and our bearish level to watch, again, at the same point right now, a crossroads, $1.81 is what we're looking at. We're at $1.99. We're down 1.5%. Bullishly, we're looking at 275, which again is our golden zone, so we can maintain support there and look towards our all-time high, which is $3.40. The money flow is lacking here on Ripple XRP. It's lacking. We also have the VWAP that had a nice bullish push, but now coming back down. And again, lowest momentum we've seen since the beginning of March, so about a month ago. And then we have over here the RSI that's kind of heading towards that downtrend of oversold. Who knows? It's been about a month. So March 1st is the last time we saw this level of RSI, relative strength. So make sure you watch out for that. That's your XRP price update for you. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Much love to every single one of you guys. I appreciate you guys. What are we buying today besides a camera? Let us know in the chat. What are you guys buying today? Are you guys buying anything? Or are we out of money from buying all these dips? Let us know. Bitcoin's continuing to tumble ever so slightly. As we talk about Fidelity, this is a big thing too. We're going to spotlight that. Let's do it. Fidelity is letting investors directly invest in crypto through their new IRA plan, and there's only 3 cryptocurrencies that are on this right now. And shocker, oh shocker, it's these 3 on my screen: Bitcoin, Litecoin, and ETH. Everyone sleeps on Litecoin. I can't. It just drives me darn crazy. Why are you sleeping on it? Why? Tell me. This thing's $81. 81. Tell me how. Fidelity rolled out an IRA plan that invests directly in crypto on Wednesday, giving investors another method for tapping into the asset class. And again, the top 3, Bitcoin, ETH, and Litecoin, to any U.S. citizen over the age of 18. These assets are custodied by Fidelity Digital Assets, held in cold wallets. The IRA has no fees, and customers can invest in a Roth IRA, Trad IRA, or rollover IRA, according to their website. The new product comes as financial advisors are increasingly offering crypto to their clients. A survey by TMX Verify recently shows that 57% of advisors plan on increasing their allocations into crypto ETFs, although their biggest focus is in crypto equity ETFs. I am telling you, nobody wants fiat in their retirement. No. If I had to rely on fiat surviving until I'm retiring, I just might as well flush my whole life down the darn toilet. I'm telling you. No way am I relying on. Because then, listen, if we have a good next 4 years, then that's 4 years. But how could we rely on administrations after that? If you're putting your faith in just fiat currency, I can't. I have no words. But again, that's you, not me. It's your money. But I just throw myself out the window. Anyway, your coins to watch start now. Let's do that. We got DEX-E up 5.3%, EOS up 2%, True USD just below that dollar, so just watching out for that because of the stablecoin news we were talking about before. Leo up 0.09 and DAI up 0.02, even though it's a stablecoin, but you're looking at it, it is below that dollar peg at 99 cents. As you can see, the gainers are not really apparent in the last 24 hours, though the losers are. Looking at that, Pi is down 17.8%, Hyperliquid down 17%, Athena down 15%, Barachain down 15%, and Trump down 14%. Now, we're going to also talk about PayPal because they're supporting Solana and Chainlink. And so just take a little note of that as well. So they're now supporting Solana and Chainlink. We're going to look at Bitcoin. It's still at $82. We were just at 81 something a few moments ago when I was looking at the chart. Just be aware of everything that's going on with Bitcoin. We're battling that 200-day SMA for a month. And usually when we battle it for that long, it's a really dicey situation. Ethereum, what the... Ethereum, what are you doing, dude? We're at $1,777 ETH. We're down 0.9%. We're losing our support at the critical level of 1820. And then we have to look at now the bearish scenario of 1550. Guys, we haven't seen a 50-50 since when was this? October of 2023. That's getting down and darn dirty. If we somehow maintain support above 1820, we're looking at $2,000 ETH. A red dot has been printed on the momentum, pulling it down. VWAP is bearish. Money flow is bearish. And that RSI looks just about wrecked. But not completely. We want to actually send that to oversold. I say send it. Send it down to the trenches. Because then at least we could relieve selling pressure and see where it goes. So that's the latest on ETH. Then darn Litecoin. Up 0.22%. A lot of things are, I can't say everything. A lot of things are in the red right now. But Litecoin bouncing just a little bit, $81.83, up 0.37%. We really want to target 85 and then 90. Bearish level to watch is $75 Litecoin. Momentum is in the trenches. VWAP isn't too bad. Money flow is in the trenches. RSI looks like it might be inching towards that oversold, and I say darn send it. Send it to oversold. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Send it. Send it. I really don't care anymore. I really don't. Doge, 15-cent Dogecoin. Is this a good buy? Let me know. Speedy, thank you for the bracelet. Leashes, thank you. Do we have any coin requests? I could do one or two really quick before we head out. But yeah, guys, this is... ETH will have the most hated rally. I don't spread hate to nothing. But I said this a while ago, too. I think it was last week. That when everyone's fearful about ETH, everyone's like, ETH is underperforming. ETH is trash. That's usually when ETH goes, what, blah, and maybe makes a move to the upside. Who knows? Doge Bowl says they're filling the bowl. $1,400 ETH. Avalanche. We can look at Avalanche because people are saying that Avalanche could make some big gains in this bull market, which I don't think is that far off. We're pretty far from our all-time high, yes, which means it might have some room to run eventually. We're at $18.10 Avalanche, up 0.5%. Again, losing support here at $18, $19. We are looking over here at $14.74 as our bearish scenario. Bullishly, we really want to look at that $23.60 Avalanche. The red dot that was printed over here on the 28th of March is still playing out. We are bearish in momentum. We are bearish in a VWAP, and money flow isn't doing too great. Looking over here at the RSI, we are mid-bear. It's choppy, but really not as bad as everything else. We are up again 0.5%. Litecoin is up 0.5% as well. So one of the few slightly in the green today. We could do Caspa. That's sure. That's fine. That's fine. Let's do Caspa. Where is it? Right there. Caspa is 6 cents, 1.75% in the red. We're looking over here at 5.25 cents as the bear scenario. Bullish is 8 cents. Again, the major level to watch, which we were discussing a lot, as you can see in my drawings here, was 11.5 cents. That's really the level to watch there. Also, the momentum is down and dirty, lowest since mid-March. We are seeing the VWAP is bearish, kind of rejecting that neutral that we were looking at. Money flow is low as well. And then we're looking at the RSI. That is choppy too. Let's see. Yes, we do have a members only after show tomorrow. Guys, please become a member of the channel. We're going to be doing some chats with the members. So please become a member of the channel. Please make sure you guys connect your YouTube account to your Discord so that way you can join the members only stage. Speedy, thank you. Yes, I am drinking coffee and not tea. Wow, you guys are never going to let that down. But honestly, maybe that was a good April Fool's joke. Maybe it was. Like, it wasn't like awful. You know what I mean? It wasn't awful. It wasn't like, oh, she pulled a really bad one. She really got us on that. But I think I did get some of you guys. I think you guys really I think I got some of you guys on that one. Like it wasn't like a radical one where you guys were like, oh, I can't do it with this one anymore. But Crusader Knight 74, hello. Haven, hello. Hasib says Litecoin. Same. Verhoofdy Floof says I need more Satoshis. You're telling me, bud. I want all the Satoshis. Look at you glowing. Oh, why thank you, sir. Why thank you. But yeah, oh, hello, animal. Hello. David Lee, you got me. Listen, a lot of you guys were low-key triggered by me saying I was drinking tea and not coffee. Imagine if I said something more extreme. You guys would have left me at that point. Speedy said, it was great. I thought you were going to say you sold your Bitcoin. That's actually ridiculous. If I said that, people really would have taken that seriously, because some people like don't remember it's April Fool's Day. People would have been really mad at me. I would have been like actually unfollowed by a lot of people at that point. Northern Crypto and Tech, good morning to you. Yeah, that could have been dangerous, guys. That could have been dangerous. Anyway, hello, Memory. Ice God, hello. Welcome, everyone. Guys, we're getting after it today. The markets are a little bit messy. The S&P, the NASDAQ, all down today. Oof. Oof. Yeah, this is a little bit of a wreckage here. A little bit of wreckage. Wow, hello everyone on TikTok. You guys are very talkative today. Guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It would make my heart very warm and fluffy if you did so. We're one more subscriber away, actually, from our goal of 19,820. Please pump it. Also, guys, please tune in to the Lizard Lookout today at 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC. I'm co-hosting with my girl, Mona. Like, how could you not want to listen to this woman's voice? Like ASMR out here. Please make sure you tune into the Lizard Lookout. Mona's an amazing person. Have so much love for her. Hoping to actually see her IRL soon. So please make sure you guys get after it and tune into the Lizard Lookout. It would make me very happy. TGM, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Does that mean we hit our goal, or is that old? Oh, we did hit our goal. Yeah, we did it.
Oh, baby. Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Oh my gosh.
The sound chair, baby, it's a sound chair. I'm gonna check this sweet mic. Why don't you check yourself?
Oh my gosh. Someone named Randi on TikTok said just bought $200 in crypto while it's low. Good for you, bro. Again, if that's what you want to do with your money. Anyway, you went to go subscribe, Speedy. Thank you. Enigma, hello, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited right now. We did it. Oh my gosh, we did it. KG says, Lizard Lookout. Oh, yeah. Bullish on Parade. Hello. It's nice to see you in the chat. Oh, wow. You guys are so beautiful. You guys are beautiful. I'm telling you. Like, you guys make my heart so happy. 2 more likes for 125. I know you'll do it, too. Anyway, guys. I'm so bullish. Tomorrow is Friday. Today is Thursday, so the Lizard Lookout is live on X. We're going to get after it today. I have a lot going on, as you know, leading up to the spaces, so let's get it. I was talking to someone this morning pretending to be you, asking me to invest. Guys, if you are on TikTok, if you are on Instagram, if you are on X, if you are on Telegram, Discord, whatever, I will never DM you first. I will never ask you about your money. I will never ask you, how's your trading going? Sign up for my stupid platform. Like, that's scam activity. Scam activity. So please make sure you are following this account that you're viewing me on at this darn moment on X and on Instagram. I have a blue check. YouTube, I have 19.8K subs. And you can keep track of it that way. Oh, you subscribed on TikTok too. Thank you, Speedy. But guys, please make sure you are paying attention. A lot of people have gotten scammed. Some people like have had fake relationships with me. I don't know what's going on. This is getting mad creepy, dude. It's getting mad creepy. These scammers are weird. They were trying to get romantical to steal your money. Like, no, that's gross. So please, guys, make sure you are blocking them. And yeah, block them all. Go to missteencrypto.com to verify my social media as well. I will never ask you what your trading's like. I will never ask you about your personal life, and I will never ask you to sign up for some weird platform. If anything, I have my sponsors here, Cake Wallet, Market Cipher, and that's it. But yeah. No, this is it's darn weird what's going on. It's weird, and I don't like it, and I don't like that these scammers are breaking hearts out here because I'm not trying to break any hearts. Please don't. Fake fiance fight. I know the fiance list is gonna grow just because of my scammers. Send me 1 XRP, I'll send you half a Cardano. That's actually hysterical. But guys, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Please smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends, and get after it with me. We are going to have a members only after show tomorrow. Lizard Lookout at 2 p.m. Eastern today on Spaces. So yeah, let's get after it. If we get 150 likes tomorrow, you know what's going to happen. It's going to be a rave day. So have a beautiful day. I appreciate every single one of you. Like, subscribe, share. Let's get it. Happy Thursday. See you tomorrow. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.